Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be talking about how I would make the lineup for the MCU's Young Avengers. For starters, I would have Tom Holland's Spider-Man be the leader for the team and recruit the members for the team. Peter Parker may be a teenager, but he has a lot more experience than any of these other potential Young Avengers. He's been serving as a street-level superhero for years by this point, but also has experiences operating on a far greater scale. Spider-Man participated in the superhero civil war in Germany, going up against Falcon and Winter Soldier. In Avengers Infinity War, he was one of 3 superheroes to be transported to the distant planet Titan to battle Thanos. Most importantly, Spider-Man was also involved in the final fateful battle in Avengers Endgame, which seems to have become legendary in the MCU. This experience means that Spider-Man is actually the most suitable leader of the Young Avengers. Let's start with the confirmed members that I already see joining the team and which other superheroes that I would want to see join the Young Avengers team. The first person that will join is none other than Kate Bishop. She was one of the founding members of the Young Avengers in the comics. I'm a huge fan of Hailee Steinfeld's portrayal of Kate Bishop. In the Disney Plus series Hawkeye, Kate assumed the mantle of Hawkeye from Clint Barton, solidifying her role as his successor. Next up, Kamala Khan aka Ms. Marvel, which is a no-brainer. In the MCU, she's the one in charge recruiting members. At the end of the Marvels, she shows up at none other than Kate Bishop's place, dropping the bombshell saying that she's assembling a team. But I feel like Peter should be the one recruiting the Young Avengers. Cassie Lang, the daughter of Ant-Man, is the other member joining, and she's played by Kathryn Newton. We would see her all suited up in Quantumania. In Marvel Comics, Cassie Lang operates as Stature and later Stinger, demonstrating similar size-changing abilities to her father. Feel like she's most definitely will join the team. The son of Hulk should join and be the muscle. Scar is one of the MCU's newer additions, debuting in Phase 4's She-Hulk, attorney at law as the surprise Sakaran son of Bruce Banner, aka the Hulk. In the World War Hulk comic, he's the son of the exiled Hulk and the alien Chimera. Very little is known of Scar, particularly about his future, but he could be set to be the MCU's replacement for Hulkling in the MCU. That would finally deliver on She-Hulk's tease, which seemed to be a bit of a dead end otherwise. Scar was once a Dark Avenger in the comics, but the Young Avengers makes more sense now, as long as Bruce approves. Billy and Tommy Maximoff, known as Wiccan and Speed. Although they seem young, they are very powerful and in the comics are key members of the Young Avengers. Billy and Tommy were introduced in the Disney Plus series WandaVision. Right now they are a little young, but their future involvement in the Young Avengers seems likely. Although Morgan Stark was introduced in Avengers Endgame, it's the duty of Riri Williams to continue Iron Man's MCU legacy in the wake of his sacrifice. Dominique Thorne debuted as Riri Williams, aka Ironheart, in Wakanda Forever, suiting up in her makeshift armor for the first time on screen, which she created herself from pieces of Stark technology. Set to reprise the role in her solo Disney Plus series. This series could lead to her becoming the armored member of the MCU's Young Avengers. Kid Loki could be another teammate, although little is known. While Kid Loki decided to stay in the void in Loki, future MCU projects could see Kid Loki return and take his proud place as a member of the Young Avengers. He's probably one of the most unlikely new recruits, but don't discount him as a wild card. The last member that I see joining the group is America Chavez. She appeared in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. In Marvel Comics, America is recruited for the Young Avengers when the reincarnated Loki tries to persuade her into killing Wiccan, though she eventually officially joined the team. America was teased to be training to be a sorcerer in Multiverse of Madness, so her power set in a potential Young Avengers project would be very impressive. Whether Wong would allow her to join such a team is unclear, given the huge threat her powers could represent in the wrong hands. But she'd have some of the best training of any potential member if she was recruited, and it would give the character something to do in the future. So, there you have it, the potential lineup for the Young Avengers. Hopefully Spider-Man joins the Young Avengers in some capacity. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more.